Welcome to Release Your Potential Now with Jane, your weekly dose of energy, wisdom, and healing, where we explore how energy shapes your life and how you can shift it to thrive in every area physically, emotionally, and spiritually. Each week, we'll dive into practical tools, real-world examples, and quantum energy perspectives to help you stay positive, navigate challenges, and reclaim your personal power. Whether you're dealing with stress, seeking balance, or curious about the energetic world around you, this is your space for insight, growth, and transformation.
Hello, and welcome to Release Your Potential Now with Jane. I'm Jane Phillips, and we're continuing our Be My Valentine series. Last week, we talked about being hard on yourself mentally and emotionally, and how love and support can feel unsafe, and how to soften the inner critic. Today, we're talking about self-love and out of the mind and into the body. Because for a lot of people, the real struggle is, do I understand self-love? The real struggle is, do I feel safe in my own skin? So if you've ever felt at war with your body, judging it, resisting it, pushing it, being frustrated by it, or feeling like it's not cooperating, this episode is for you. We're not forcing self-confidence. We're not pretending to love everything. We're simply going to talk about making peace and how peace with your body can start with small, doable shifts that build trust. So, if you feel like you're at war with your body, let's name what war can look like, because it's not always obvious. Sometimes it looks like harsh body talk, and sometimes it's more subtle. Ignoring pain until it gets loud, or maybe staying busy so you don't have to feel, or pushing through exhaustion like it's a badge of honor, or tightening your body, your jaw, your shoulders, maybe your belly without even noticing, or treating your body like a project to fix, not a place to live. And here's the key. Most people didn't choose this. A lot of us learned it. We learned to override our bodies to survive stress, trauma, pressure, or expectations. So peace starts with a different assumption. Your body isn't the enemy. It's been trying to protect you and communicate with you. And I want to say something really clearly. Physical self-love isn't about looking perfect. It's about rebuilding trust. When trust is missing, the body can feel like it's a problem, or it's unpredictable, or it's too sensitive, or not sensitive enough, or always demanding something, or something you have to control. When trust is present, the body feels more like a teammate, a home, a guide, or something you can listen to without panic. So today we're going to focus on trust-building behaviors, just tiny ones. And we're going to talk about why peace can feel impossible at first. For some people, making peace with the body feels scary because the body holds memories. It holds tension, it holds emotions, and if you spent years overriding it, slowing down can bring things up like anxiety, grief, irritation, restlessness, and vulnerability even. So if you try to be kind to your body and immediately feel uncomfortable, that doesn't mean you're doing it wrong. It means your nervous system is adjusting to a new way of relating. And also, this matters. For many people, the war with the body didn't start with vanity. It started with safety. I want to name something gently. Some men and women can carry extra weight because at some point in their life, often early, being noticed did not feel safe. So the body may have learned a protective strategy. Blend in, take up space, don't attract attention, don't stand out. And it's not only weight, it can show up in how someone dresses, wearing baggy clothes, hiding shape, choosing styles that don't draw the eye. None of this means something is wrong with you. It means your system made a smart decision at the time. I'm going to keep you safe. So if you recognize yourself here, the goal isn't to shame the protection. The goal is to thank the part of you that adapted and then slowly begin teaching your system something new. You're safer now, and you can choose care instead of armor. So we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to do what I call making peace with your body. And you can do this, repeat this daily. It's called a body peace check-in. So you can put your hand on your heart or your belly. I sometimes do both, whichever feels more neutral to you. And then take one slower breath than usual, just a really slow breath. And then ask your body, just tune in. What do you need from me today? Not forever, not a huge plan, just what do you need today? And then ask, what's one small thing I can do to build my trust with you? And wait. And don't worry if nothing comes to you. Most people actually get an idea. That's your intuition talking. But if you get nothing, maybe it'll come to you later. But just take the time to ask. And here's the important part. The answer should be small enough that you'll actually do it. And when I was doing intuitive training, one of the things I learned is that your intuition doesn't give you a whole paragraph. It'll give you like one word. It might just say breathe, or it might just say be silent, but it won't give you a whole paragraph. It'll give you something simple. And then actually do it. So if it says breathe, and you find that you're holding your breath because you're stressed a lot, that's your higher self, your intuition giving you some clues that you'll have a better day if you can just breathe. So trust is built through follow through, not through grand promises. So 3 ways that we kind of break trust with our bodies. We don't do it intentionally, but we ignore the signals. So one of the things that I've learned as a practitioner, a quantum energy and body worker practitioner, is that we often ignore the subtle things, like we have a little twinge in our elbow, and then all of a sudden it turns into something bigger. So we wait until our body's screaming, and then it's a big problem. So it screams, it's pain, you've got migraines, you've got burnout, you've got breakdown. So the concept is, if you notice even a subtle thing, respond earlier. Example might be you're able to stretch for 30 seconds when you're in the middle of a project and your body feels tight. Or you can drink water, or maybe just step outside. It's not perfect. Just doing it earlier will help. And we often speak really harshly and judge our body. So even motivational harshness, like if you're one of the people that goes to the gym or you have a trainer. I had a trainer that pushed me more than I wanted to. He's not my trainer anymore, but motivational, just one more rep, that sort of thing, or what creates internal threat. Your body's listening, but it's a part of you. And in some ways, it's like a separate part of you that you can talk to. So try and switch to some more neutral energy and language. And instead of I hate my body, try I'm struggling with you right now. I'm struggling with my body right now. I'm learning to be calmer about it. And neutral is powerful, especially when you can't say I love my body right now because it doesn't feel right. And the third thing is we use control instead of care. So control is talking to your body, is I like you when you change, right? It's if you go to a friend or you're working with children, or it said, I like it. I like you when you're this way, right? And care says, I'll support you where you are. And so you can choose one act of care that has nothing to do with fixing, And it might be warmth or sleep or some gentle movement or drinking a glass of water, trying to ease tension through breathing, anything that signals to your body support. So those are things that all of these are ideas that you can do to have a better relationship with your body and to allow it to help you better. So I have a little quick commercial here right now. So if you want a deeper connection with your body, but you're still feeling guarded, you may have something called a heart wall. And Dr. Bradley Nelson is somebody who created this idea that emotions can be trapped in our bodies. And specifically, he figured out that his wife was having some challenges, and he figured out that she had a lot of emotions trapped specifically around her heart. And when he was able to release them, their whole relationship improved. They had a great relationship, I believe, anyway, but it allowed her to be closer, both of them to be closer, because when the heart wall is released, emotional hits that you and I get, somebody says something, not trying to be harmful, but it lands wrong, they linger for days in your body and affect your mood. But without your heart wall, these hits move through faster, usually in my experience after mine was removed, within hours or days. I'm just not ruminating over something that somebody said. So if you're curious about heart wall removal, this is something I do. You can go to janecphillips.com to learn more and send me an email, and I'm happy to talk to you about it. We'll get something set up to explain how it works. And then if you email me during the month of February, then you'll get 10% off the cost of having the removal. Usually takes several sessions. So, okay, back to the podcast here. So we're trying to move from the war with your body to neutrality to support. So if you're at war with your body, however you want to describe that, going straight to, oh, I love my body and I'm embracing it, can feel pretty impossible. So I've created something called the peace ladder. And it's several steps. But the first one is just being honest. So you be honest that you're at war with your body and you're not happy. And then after you've done that, just confessing it is a start. And you can let your body know as though it's another person. I find I'm at war with you. But the next step is trying to go to neutrality, but I'm going to learn to listen. So you're giving me information, a little twinges of pain or something, and I'm going to pay attention. You're going to make a step to being willing to listen. And then the next step is to tell your body you're going to support it. So what am I willing to do to care for my body today, right? And you can ask your body if it's got some ideas. You might get an idea, and just small micro things. And to understand that your body does deserve respect and kindness. So thank you. And the last thing is step 5 is thank you for carrying me. And this is the real path. Your body is your home. You're here on planet Earth with a physical body for a reason. And it's meant to protect you and help you with learning. So give some appreciation. Thank your body for carrying me, okay? And this is the real path. You can move up and down without failing. So you're going to be at war sometimes, but step back and learn to listen. Be willing to support your body instead of abusing it, right? Support it and be kind and give it thanks. So I've got 3 practical, like be your Valentine. Yeah, this is self-care actions that you can do today. And here are 3 actions that count as physical self-love, especially if you don't feel warm and fuzzy about it. So the first one is just to unclench. So set a reminder twice a day if you can. that you're going to loosen your body up. You're going to loosen your jaw, your shoulders, your belly. Drop your shoulders down. Take a one long breath, and that's it. Just do it twice a day. So unclenching tells your nervous system, I'm not under attack. And when your nervous system feels under attack, it creates cortisol. And cortisol is the stress hormone that prevents you from thinking positively and being creative. So just doing the unclench thing is really important if you can do that. So the second thing is do comfort things first. So add comfort before you try and fix anything, because you want those hormones that are getting in your way to turn off. So you could have a warm shower, if it's right, a heating pad, cozy socks, walk slower, softer lighting. Some of us are still working at desks at home. So maybe you fix the lighting so that it allows you to think more clearly. And comfort is not laziness, it's regulating things for your body. And then the third idea is to pick one small promise you can keep daily for a week. And we're talking small, not a full paragraph of things. We're talking drink a glass of water every day, or stretch for 5 minutes daily, or maybe go to bed 10 minutes earlier. These are small. Or a short walk, like you're at an office and you get a 5-minute break. So maybe you can walk around the building, walk in the parking lot, but do something that you're willing to do every day. And your body is learning to trust that you're going to take care of it through the consistency. And so there's some reasons why your body might resist the care, because you've got some self-talk. And people try things and then you feel resistance. And you're saying, well, this is silly. I don't know. She said 1 glass of water or 5 minutes of stretching. This is silly. It won't make a difference. It's not a big enough deal. Or you might be thinking, well, I don't deserve to take 5 minutes off, right? I'm too busy. Or my body's a mess. It's too late. There's nothing I can do right now. So the resistance is part of your protection that you've had. So instead of arguing with it, you can, like you're talking to another person, and you are, because you're talking to yourself, you can say, yep, feels weird. I've been surviving and I'm learning a new way now. So let's do it together. And then do the smallest version anyway. Peace builds through repetition. So if you've taken nothing else from today's episode, take this. You can make peace with your body without forcing love. Peace starts when you stop treating your body like an enemy and start treating it like a relationship with somebody else, one that is built through trust and consistency and small acts of care. So I'd like to thank you for spending time with me on Release Your Potential Now with Jane. Next week, we'll continue our Be My Valentine series by shifting from loving yourself to loving others, and what it means to stay connected without losing yourself. Until then, choose one small act of peace with your body and let that be enough. I'm Jane Phillips, and this has been Release Your Potential Now with Jane. Thank you.
You've been listening to Release Your Potential Now with Jane, your weekly dose of energy wisdom and healing. Tune in on Transformation Talk Radio to unlock the power of energy healing and transform your life one insight at a time. Share this episode with a friend who's feeling stuck and might benefit from a little extra support on their journey. Together, we can create a ripple effect of healing and positivity, empowering individuals to live healthier, more joyful lives. Are you ready to gain control of your life and health? Then visit janecphillips.com to book a session, join a workshop, or explore how energy wisdom can help you heal and thrive.